bro, you're a man just like I'm a man. I'm gonna go out and get these my damn self. I don't.
What's up, Wolfpackers? You know the name, Wolf Doggy Dog, aka your mama's favorite YouTuber. Today, your mama's favorite YouTuber's got something special. The Toy Connect was trying to rip my eyes out, man. I was talking to a few guys in our toy hunting community to see if we coordinated to go hunting for these guys, but it never came to fruition. I was in my pajamas, literally playing Madden when that text came through. Oh man, that lit a fire under my butt. I threw pants on super quick, ran out of the house. Olympic sprinter type speed is what I use to get these figs. Guys, do not hesitate. When something is hot, jump on it, or else you got to go see the scalpers. But boom, we got it done. Sorry about the glare, guys, but last night on Earth. If you don't know the storyline, no need to fear. We will get you caught up. But that ain't it. That ain't it. Boom, we got ourselves a Wonder Woman and an Omega. Look at that sick Wonder Woman, man. That is crazy. That's crazy concept. And then Omega. We'll get into this guy too. Kind of looks like the owl. Awesome box art. Super cool. I love it. So we've got the entire Build-A-Figure wave of Bane. And I know what some of you guys are thinking, like, oh, why couldn't he look more like the regular body? It's a quick fix. It's a quick paint job. I'm gonna keep him this way for now. Let's get them open and then figure out what we do with them. It's kind of preemptive to say what I am and am not gonna do. The official knife of the wolf pack. Come on out, Scarecrow. Comes with his own flight stand. That's pretty cool. I want to see what that's all about. He's half the man he used to be, obviously, so he'll probably need a flight stand. But yeah, let's get him opened up and see. This thing is right out of my nightmares, bro. This is, yeah. And you know what? I was like, are these gonna articulate? Are they gonna move around and things like that? But yeah, they do. They've got full range articulation, which is pretty cool. I like the needles in the points. It's his infectious. Sorry about that, guys. There we go. Sunlight. Super cool. I like that. Good detail. We'll get this looked at in the studio. Now, I've seen pictures where you can take this off. Let's see how easy or hard it is. Wow. Ugh. That's my baby mama's side piece right there. Comes with his fart bag or whatever we want to call this thing right now. Cool detail like that. Big boy Bane, come on out. Sweet. Got a barrel chested like a strongest man competition type guy. Tank top it does have a little flex on it, so it's not solidly glued in to the figure. And then it's got a little port for our friend to lock into. Pop in just like that and be on your back. All right, moving right along, we've got the Prince of Gotham, Bruce Wayne himself. Now, I know what you guys are saying. Wolf Doggy Dog, I've seen a million Batman comics, and I've never seen him this way. Yeah, he's in an asylum. Tricky, convoluted backstory. We'll get into that in just a second. Committed Bruce Wayne, come on out. Comes with a ton of accessories. He comes with the fists of Bane, the head of Bane. He comes with this little fella here, which is, you know, he's quite the looker in his damn self. And comes with the Billy Club. He's committed for crimes he did not commit. Surprise, surprise. Straight jacket detail. I like that. It's almost like leftover parts from Azrael too, but I like it. I like how it goes. I know people were saying from the right out of the gate that those things are bad, and I see how his face, you can barely see it, but that's in box. Let's get him in hand and see how it plays out. All right, we got Batman out in the real world, and it's not bad. It's you can see the canvas detail in the figure. You can see like the stitching, I guess, and it's ripped, it's tattered. Got the W for Wayne Enterprises, Wayne Manor. The belt loops, what do we think of the belt? Good detail, or, you know, do without? We'll get into his articulation, all that stuff later. It's just, I wanted to get the figure out. Yeah, it's not bad now. I mean, like, he was kind of hunched over, like, that's Batman? That's the Batman you're going to sell me, really? But yeah, there is some good articulation in it. Maybe if you're a customizer, you can cut down on some of this to help out a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. All right, pretty cool. All right, pretty boy, come on up. Bam. There's your Joker in a glass. Joker in a bottle. Now, I have seen people open this guy up and customize him themselves. I'll play around with it and see if it can open up. But it's cool. It's like a lantern with a head in it. That's like out of the haunted house at Disneyland. Which we're missing, by the way. One day we'll be back. All right. Catch these paws, homeboy. Catch these paws. Dink, dink, dink. Yeah, imagine getting a left, right, left combo from this guy. Bane's head. What do we think of that? That's pretty cool. Almost like Luchador Bane. Comment below what your favorite Bane is. Do you like the super intelligent, articulated Bane? You like the just clobbering, you know, brainless kind of Bane? Comment below. Here's his club. He actually, in the comic line, he uses this to fend off guards when he escapes from the insane asylum, Arkham. Well, it's not, it's tricky and convoluted, just like any comic line, but here it is. All right, guys, moving on. Let's get Omega opened up. Before we do that, though, give a quick shout out to my friend and yours, Sonny Plays with Toys. Left a first comment on our previous video. Leave a comment on this video, and you will get a shout out as well. Omega, let's go. I know what you're thinking, Wolf Doggy Dog. I don't know jack about this Omega guy. Well, I'll tell you, all right? This is your protagonist in the Last Night on Earth storyline. He also comes with the feet of Bane, the legs of Bane, and his own stand and card. We'll get it all opened up. Cutters, dikes, cutters, wire cutters. They got many names. Omega has a teeny tiny cape in the back, which is a prelude to what we're gonna discover in just a little bit. Here he is out of the box, Mr. Omega. Up and down articulation, typical. It's different. I know. When the Toy Connect offered it to me, whoa, there goes his hand. When the Toy Connect offered it to me, I was like, Omega's probably the least one that I want from this wave, but you need him to complete the Bane. So, but it's cool in its own right. Creepy, right? And then Bane has a couple legs, so let's bring those out. He could be one of the Rockettes. Ridiculous. All right, really good detail. I like that. I like that you gave us the boot indentations, putting boot to ass every day. Cool knee pads. Do they bend? Yep. Articulation, toe articulation, sweet. All right, it's really stiff, so warm them up before you guys play with them. And yep, so that slots into the torso of it's here somewhere. We'll get it all built in the studio, guys. All right, guys, and lastly, we've got a very intriguing figure, Wonder Woman with the mohawk. With me, I'm all about alternate realities, alternate universes, where we get different variations of these figures, which is what makes it cool with McFarlane. Right out of the blocks, they're coming at you with stuff that is not your standard basic Wonder Woman that we've got 90 of. Give me something different. Give me something I don't have up here. She's a freak, y'all. I can tell. Right off top, she's got the super cool Excalibur looking sword, which is different from like the ones we've always gotten. She's got tattered cape, which is cool. You can see like the cloth-like material. It's soft pliable rubber, but it's got the appearance of cloth. And then we've got the guy that never skips arm day, Big Boy Bane. Excalibur. To me. Little bit of box work. We can fix that. No big deal. A little bit of plastic right around the pancita. My nephew calls it. And anytime he sees a girl with a uncovered navel, he calls it pancita. Hilarious. A little hard to get out of the box, but here she is. Is this removable? No, it's just a dagger kind of standing there. Help us out, studio light. Really cool, really cool. We'll get her compared to the Diana that we do have, but I really like this. This is like one of those bodybuilder chicks that you want to be friends with at the gym, but you know, you're kind of scared she might whoop you if you say the wrong things. I like it though. Let's get her also in studio and compare her to other iterations of Wonder Woman. I like it. I like it. Sweet. Got the shaved head. That's awesome. That's like Christy Mack type mohawk. The gun show. You got your tickets? I got my tickets. Bane. So yeah, if you guys wanted to do paint swaps, easy fix to get the Bane that you want. We have a Bane in hand now, so that's great. Warm him up. Good details for his venom. All right, let's get the crew over to the studio and get a closer look at these characters. Deuces, guys. Back in studio, guys. We got Bane built and ready for you. I want to run by this part really quick, but it's also really important I get this message out. Aesthetically, this thing is beautiful. I haven't found any flaws with it aesthetically, but there you go, right on cue. QC is terrible on this thing. Other than your most vanilla poses, he's not gonna hold really well. The hands are terrible. He's been on Mr. Space Heater for about 10 minutes now. The hands are the least of the problems. Gripe number one is the flexibility. He's been on the Space Heater for about 10 minutes. These legs pop off. There's this little ridge down here. Let me get some studio lighting in. This little ridge here, like a lip, should have been a little bit bigger so that these lock in. This is the left leg. The right leg, I actually had to shave some of this access pant short, if we want to call it. I had to use a good friend, the Wolfpack Official X-Acto knife, to kind of trim it down, shave it down, so that this leg would actually pop in. There you go, see? And yeah, I know what you're saying. This guy doesn't know how to pose figures. No, everyone's having an issue with this. I've been talking to other guys in our community, and same thing. They've had to make modifications to what McFarlane's pushing out there for us. At $24 a figure, it's pretty pricey, especially as you guys saw, the scalpers wanted $175. I was having buyer's remorse spending $100 to $110 after taxes. So I could hear your frustration if you guys went the route of the scalper. You can kind of see the gap. It's very minimal. I know it's there because I did it. If you're just looking at it, it would look like just whatever. Aesthetically, it's a beautiful figure. I love everything about him. Yeah, okay, he's not the your standard Bane color, but it's a Bane. We've got a Bane to play around with. But these, I mean, you know, an alternate hand would have been good. Hands that just stay. It's, oh my God, this is, apologies to, I mean, why should I apologize for McFarlane's bleep ups? You're going to have a really tough time posing him. He can't do the standard walking pose that everyone's going to want to try and get him to do because his legs don't kick. You can't get the flex on him. This is terrible. This was a very sought after figure. When I saw this figure, he was the selling point. Just like, yes, I want this Bane. So that's my gripe, man. You're only gonna get him in the most vanilla of poses. It's really sad that a figure that looks this good can't do anything. Just be big and intimidating. Moving on to his counterpart, Scarecrow. Scarecrow looks awesome. His needles are, I'd said before I got a look at them that they were cool because they individually hinged, but up above at a certain point, they don't move at all anymore, and they kind of just get stuck there. The needles could have been a little better in detail, I think. Like we said, the intestines could be touched up just a little bit. That is a really cool face sculpt. I can't take anything away from that. That is awesome. So his intestines move out, and then that's going to be your peg to go into his port. You can pose him how you want when he's plugged in, but you can't see him. The stills that they showed us, he was kind of draped over him, kind of almost like this. Pegging him in here is just way too low. He gets lost in the figure. So McFarlane did give us a flight stand. If you've got the My Hero Academia, it's the same one that comes with one of their figures. Clips in just like that. Now that actually gives him the height you need to drape over him. There he is on the flight stand. That's probably the way he looks the best. That's the way he looks as an accurate comic representation. Let's talk about Omega. So before I picked this one up, Omega was probably my least desired figure of this wave. It's, I think, the one with the least amount of QC problems. It's almost a standard Bucky cap mold. The only thing bad I could probably say is that the head is a little too small for the body. This teeny tiny cape, I mean, it's comic book accurate is what they're doing. It comes with 2 fisted hands as well as these 2 open hands. And that's pretty much it. That's all you're getting out of your main protagonist, Omega. Christy Mack, Wonder Woman. Now this one looks really cool as well, but there's a really big problem, and it starts right at the base. These wedges, you can't stand up. No, there's just a vanilla pose, won't let her stand. So you're gonna need one of these flight stands just to get her to do anything even remotely basic. I've seen people do head swaps with the Wonder Woman. That doesn't work perfectly. The head doesn't let it sit all the way. You can warm it up and force it in there, but the hair is not going to sit just right. Her sheath is removable, same with the gauntlet. But I do like that the cape is plastic, but it's cloth-like. It's got ridges and texture and things like that. She's showing a lot of butt cheek for my Wonder Womans. I like the boots. It's just the heels really did it for this figure. It's just game breaker. And finally, we've come to Black Knight. Now, my figure is a little bit loose on the forearm, elbows, but I'm gonna chuck that up to me getting a bad one. I don't think QC wise, all of them are that way. One thing I did have to do was pop the head off and take our good friend Mr. X-Acto knife and kind of clean up the edges, drop his collar down just a little bit. Probably less than 1/4 of an inch is what I shaved down. I'm thinking about maybe shaving down the back a little bit just so he gets a little more vertical up on his look. That was my biggest QC issue. Just a quick X-Acto knife can help you out a lot with neck aesthetic. I like all the detail on the belt too. That was cool. And I like that they still gave him, even though he's committed, he's still got a bat belt. Close-up shot of Mr. J. Pretty cool. I would have liked like the frosting not to be so high, not so high up, so you can see him a little bit better. Turning off our studio light and using our photography LED, you can see that the globe does allow for light to penetrate, so you do get that cool lit up globe feature. I've seen some guys be brave enough to open this up and give the face some more customization. I am not that brave. All right, what do you guys say we do a little size comparison? Here we've got Bane with keto-friendly Kingpin as well as carb junkie Kingpin. Here we've got him with the Apocalypse Brothers, making the faces like they really have to poop. Here we've got him with the Juice Heads, Super Shredder, and Juggernaut. Juggernaut is not afraid to hold Bane's hand. It's a new world. So here we pose Bane in the only position that actually works for him. Here we've got the Spider Bros trying to offer Joker a snack. Eat the Oreo pizza. When you show up to the party, way too overdressed. When you're an old guy, but these youngsters better not test you. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this one. I hope this helped you guys decide whether you do or do not want to buy this one. Please don't buy it at scalper price. It's not worth it. You're going to be kicking yourself. I really hope this one helped. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. Drop us a like if you enjoyed this review. Deuces, guys. We will catch you on the next one.